My name is Mita, but sometimes I'm Mora. Mita plays with makeup and Mora is a hoarder. Hello. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are starting a new series on my channel and it's called Let's Play. And basically what this new series is going to be, where I just take different makeup. It can be foundation, it can be eyeshadow, it can be lipstick, and we are just going to go in and play and compare, and we're gonna just make, you know, looks or whatever it is. It's just playing with makeup. So I hope you like this new series. Let me know in the comment section down below if you would like me to keep doing episodes of this series, and what did you think of this video at the ending. Okay, let's get right into this video. So today we will be playing with the Moondust and the Fenty Beauty Galaxy palettes. Okay, I saw some similarities in these palettes and I wanted to get right in and compare and kind of play with it. I didn't want to do a battle of the palettes with these palettes because I feel like these palettes are too similar in nature. They're not really that much different, so I kind of did not want to do that. Now I'm going to bring the Fenty Beauty up close so you can get a look at these beauties. Okay, and I will do a review on this palette. I haven't yet, but I will do a review on my channel and a makeup look and demo for you guys, so stay tuned for that. Here is the Moondust palette up close. Okay guys, now we have Vega in the Moondust palette, and this is what Vega looks like. Now I don't know, I was looking at the Moondust shadows and at the Fenty Beauty Galaxy palette, and I'm like, we got some similarities going on here. And then if you go into Space Out in the Fenty Beauty palette, there are some similarities. Okay, now the Fenty Beauty is more of like a satin, and the Moondust has more glitter in it. If you can see that, this one's more of a satin, this is more of a glitter. So I would have to give this one to the Moondust for better. It just looks better. The formulation just looks better. I don't know. Now let's see what those two in conjunction of one another do. They complement each other. So here we're going to put the Fenty Beauty, and then we're going to top that with the Vega in the Moondust palette and see. Let's kind of pat it on top and see what that's giving. So as you can see, they complement each other quite well. It has pigment underneath, and now we have more glitter on top. So if you add just a little more of Vega on the top of that, that is giving me scandals right there. Look at how beautiful that looks. Girl, yes. So these two separately look like they're missing something. This one's missing a base and this one's missing a topper. Together they are giving scandals, Miss Thing. So that's a great lid shade right there. If you have the Moondust and Fenty Beauty Galaxy palette, those would be a great duo that you could put together. Another one is Light Year by Moondust that I've seen a comparison. Girl, if you don't know about the Moondust palette, girl, this shit is fire. For Halloween, you could do that would have been a nice Poison Ivy lid shade right there, girl. And then let's see if we got something similar in the Fenty Beauty Galaxy. So I think this one is as close to similar as I'm gonna get. But let's see. Okay, this one is a high glitter shade. So these both are fine by themselves, as they both have pigment in the base as well as glitter toppers. So these are badass mama jammas right here. Look at that shit, girl. You see how this one fits in with these two, and these two are missing. This one's missing a topper, this one's missing a base. You see that? Ooh, girl, those two colors right there.
Girl, shit.
Okay, let's see what else we got here. We have Spectre. I don't know. I said Spectre. Spectre. Let's see. This is the Moondust palette, which obviously clearly is missing a base. And then let's see what we got here in the Galaxy palettes. We have this one. Ooh, girl. That is pretty, 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 pretty. I like this one. And you can just share it out. And remember, if you add Max Fix Plus, girl, that shit will be beaming to the gods. I mean, just look at these. Like, girl. Ooh, I'm gonna be pulling these bitches out, girl, out. Next, let me see. We have Magnetic in the Moondust palette. I don't think I used the Moondust palette enough, girl. And this one is not lacking anything. That one is fine just as is, girl. And then we have the Sublime in the Galaxy palette by Rihanna. And these look similar in nature, but they're not as similar. This one's more of a softer color, softer purple, like a violet, and this one's a true purple. So those are looking bomb. Let me just show you these swatches and thing. Oh, girl, it's like glitter just threw up all over my arm. I'm loving this. I love this. Yes, let's play with makeup, guys. Let's fucking play with makeup. Yes. Okay, so Granite is next, and I'm not really seeing a silver kind of gunmetal shade in the Galaxy palette, but I do see this one that's kind of like a rust, not rust, you know, like kind of that same array. Ooh, yes. Yes. So that is giving me Scandals, Miss Thing. Look at that. Do a nice grungy dark eye. I see it. Do you see it, Miss Thing? Because I see it. I see it, girl. Then here we got Galaxy in the Moondust palette. Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, girl. Oh, yes. Miss Thing, I think we're gonna do some looks next week. I think I'm gonna take a day, probably Monday, do a review and eye look on the Fenty Beauty, and then on Friday next week we're gonna do makeup look using the Moondust palette, because I believe I've already done a review on this palette. So we will just do an eye look, because girl, these colors, whoa. That's Galaxy from the Moondust. Ooh, I gotta use. That color, girl. I have got to use that color. Now here we have, what is this called? Ozone. Is it Ozone? Girl, it's so hard to read these because they're like, let me show y'all the back of this palette. You see? So like, oh, what's this? This one is here. Cosmic Ocean, this one's called, sorry. Cosmic Ocean. I would rather than put the names like Urban Decay did, like right next to the shadow. It's just so easier for me. Okay, here we go. Okay, this one is nice. It's crazy because when you look at these two shades here and these two shades, they look like they came from the same palette, guys. Like, look at that. It looks like those were all in the same palette. So I kind of am starting to think like the Moondust and the Galaxy palette have similar formulation in some of these shadows, guys. So I don't know, but it's great because you have an array of colors. Not all the colors in the Moondust are in the Galaxy. I mean, I don't think there's any colors here that are exactly the same. Like these two colors are similar, but they're not. These are not exactly the same, guys. Like there's no two colors that are exactly the same. So I can't say if you have the Moondust, don't get the Galaxy by Rihanna palette, because It is a good palette. A lot of swatches that I saw were not pigmented. I don't know why. Some of these shadows are pigmented. This one here is not all that from the Rihanna palette. But some of her shades are fucking bomb. This one here is very pigmented. I guess people were just giving bad swatches, guys, because when I was seeing this on, like, I was seeing reviews on this palette, a lot of the swatches were, like, shitty. And I was like, oh, that palette's not pigmented. I wasn't going to get the Rihanna Galaxy palette, like, at all. Like, at all. I got it as a gift from my husband. My husband surprised me with it one day, and I was like, oh, I wasn't really going to get that. But when I swatched these shits, like, they're actually fucking pigmented, yo. Like, seriously, they are pigmented. Like, it's crazy. And then the Moondust, oh, girl, there's this blue here that I want to try in the Rihanna palette. And this one is called Jupiter. Is this Jupiter? Yeah, Jupiter Sand. Jupiter Sand. Okay. So, this one is definitely a topper. There's no pigment under that glitter, as you can see there. So let's see if we can find something that we can use as a base for that. So maybe that blue that we used, it's called Space Out, the one we swatched over here. We're gonna swatch it again here, and then we're gonna add some of that Space Jupiter to it. Is that what it's called? Space Jupiter? Jupiter Sand, sorry. And we're gonna add the Jupiter Sand over on top. Ooh! Yes, girl, we gotta play. We got to play. This is why I love to play with makeup. Girl, look at this. Look at that. It changed the whole motherfucking look of that eyeshadow, girl. Yes, come through. Okay, so now you guys know, if you have the Galaxy palette by Fenty Beauty, there are shades you can mix and match. If one is too matte and doesn't have enough shimmer, you can mix that with another shade. Now there's a shade here I would like to try from the Fenty Beauty, and this is Milky Way. So let's see what Milky Way is giving. Ooh, girl, in the corner, brow bone. Hi. That's nice. But again, there's not really a base there. Let's see, if you rub it hard, does it sheer out? Yeah, that's just a glitter. That's just a topper, more of a topper. But that's good for the inner corner. Like, let's try that on our inner corner, right? We're playing with makeup, shit. Let me see how that looks. Let's try that on the inner corner, girl. Ooh, girl, and I have no base on. Look at this. Fenty Beauty Galaxy come through, girl. And I was hating on this palette on my Instagram, girl. I was like, girl, this palette is garbage. Well, I didn't say garbage, but like, girl, I was like, this palette, these swatches are not giving me anything. That's why sometimes you gotta review shit for yourself, girl. You can't go off of other people's fucking shit. People be lying. Ooh, look at that in the corner. Girl, what I said. I told you. In the corner. Na 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 na. Girl, look at that. I am living. Ooh, yes. So these are the swatches of the eyeshadows that we played around with. So yeah, we got some inner corner status going. Girl, look at that. Look at that. And let's see, I don't know, should we play more? I want to try the light year in the Moondust palette. That one was looking bomb. I don't have no base on though. I don't like putting glitter shadows on without base, but we're just playing with it. Blend that out, girl. I'm sorry. I cannot leave my eye looking crazy like this. Oh, wow, this is nice. I'm gonna put a little bit on that blending brush so that I can blend that out. Oh my God. Do you see this? Ooh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And then we got Galaxy that I wanted to try in the Moondust palette. Oh, girl. Cause I'm not really a fan of the loose glitters and like putting loose glitters on my face. Like I've never really been a fan of that. The glitter kind of hurts when I take it off and it really bothers me. So I prefer like pressed glitters or glitter, you know, eyeshadow like this is really preferred for me. Now I would like to layer this on top because I feel like it's not really giving me, it's giving me very grungy. This is a good color to smoke out another color. So like, for example, ooh, girl, I'm gonna take Galaxy on my blender brush and I'm gonna smoke out this green. Let's see how that performs, girl. Let me see. You see how nice it's smoking it out? So this is definitely a color to smoke out your eyeshadow look. That's nice. Then you take the big blending brush and we're just gonna blend that in, girl. I'm not going for a beautiful look today, girl, because this is coming off after this video. This is just me playing and seeing what colors go where and how can I, you know, give a look, Miss Thing. So now we're gonna go back in with that light ear in the Moondust palette. And for some reason, I find myself gravitating more towards the Moondust palette. I guess because I've had it already, so I'm more comfortable with it. But you see what I'm saying? That this color is a great color to smoke out another color. So that's something to just be mindful of. And that could come in handy. But yeah, you see? It smokes out and it's glittery too. So it's a full glitter glam kind of look. So on this eyeshadow, I would like to make that eye pop. So I'm going into the Galaxy palette of Rihanna and using Ultra. Is that Ultraviolet, girl? These are so, yes, Ultraviolet. Ultraviolet. So let's just pack this onto the top and see what she is giving us. And that's just making that lid pop a little more, if you can see that. My lid is popping a little more. But maybe we might want to go in with something a little brighter. Let's see, Sunburst. Let's see if she could give us like some brightness in the eye. That looks good. It's coming through a little bit. Yes. Okay, Sublime. Now let's see if we wet it. How much better will she be? And this is again some Sublime or Sunburst. Sunburst in the Rihanna palette. Ooh, ooh. Wow, that gave us a lot of intensity there. You see that? Much better intensity. So we can use this here. And again, you can cut this crease with concealer. I mean, you don't have to do what I'm doing. But this is just me having fun with it. Then I'm going to use that Galaxy in the Moondust palette, and we're going to smoke this out over here. Yes, girl. I love playing with makeup. Do you? We got makeup falling. We got glitter everywhere, Miss Thing. We just having a good time, Miss Thing. Just having a good time. So what I want to do is I want to take some of that Sunburst and just kind of put it in the crease a little just to give it more pigmentation, because I feel like it's just Galaxy everywhere. And over here we have some green, so I just want to kind of hyperpigment that area. So we have more of that pink, and that is coming through. That Sunburst is coming through, Miss Thing. You better work, girl. You better work. I'm living. I look crazy, but this is fun. I love playing with makeup, guys. And thank you for joining me in this new episode. Comment down below and let me know if you like this episode. Would you like me to continue doing this series? I love playing with makeup, and I'm so happy that I get to share my passion with you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video, guys. Also, comment down below. Let me know which is your favorite palette, the Moondust or the Galaxy palette. What? What'd you say?
What? What you say?
Or the Galaxy palette by Rihanna. Okay? I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Girl, I know you didn't see my video all the way to the end and forget to subscribe. What are you still doing here? Go subscribe. Go.